The regular recommended daily dose of funny is just not enough. Thankfully, we have extra funny with TJ and Riggins.
Oh, welcome to Extra Funny. Sponsored by Omaha Steaks. Perfect time for you to get Omaha Steaks for the person on your gift list that is a meat connoisseur. You want the good meat? You're going to get it from omahasteaks.com. The way it works is you go onto their website and you can build a package with steaks and chicken and gourmet franks. You know, they're better than weenies. They're gourmet franks.
Right.
And different types of burgers, like the regular size burgers, the smash burgers. And then it just gets delivered to your door. Just like that. It's so great. Such a great service, but even better than the convenience of it is the quality of the meat that you get from Omaha Steaks. And the meat and all the side dishes and desserts and everything else you get at omahasteaks.com. And here's what's going on now that makes it even better. There is a big 50% savings site-wide. 50% off site-wide. And then when you go to check out, if you use the code TJ Riggins, then they'll take another $35 off your order. So that would be a good deal on cheap meat, you know, like meat that's not that high of quality. But this is the top quality meat at Omaha Steaks. Hands down the best hot dogs I've ever had. The filet mignon wrapped in bacon, the filet mignon not wrapped in bacon.
Yeah.
I like them all, man.
Yeah.
Ribeyes, everything.
And the problem is you can't go back to just like store-bought hot dogs anymore.
No.
That's my thing. My kids are like picky now. They're like, can we get those Omaha ones? I'm like,
yeah, because they're and they're huge.
Yep.
Huge. So omahasteaks.com, 50% off site-wide, another $35 off when you use the code TJ Riggins at checkout. You've got to do that either for a gift for somebody or just to have on hand. So you can eat all the way through the holidays with this delicious, top quality Omaha steaks. What is the disclaimer part of it? The terms, limits. What is it, Riggins?
Terms apply. See site for details.
Yeah, that's right. Terms apply. See site for details. Terms and limits and terms and all that, but just terms. I'm a little rusty. You know, I didn't even do my other show, my nighttime show. I did half of a show last week, and then the rest of the time was either ball games or I was off for Thanksgiving break. So I've wasted so much. This is the way it works. So since that's a political show and I'm looking online at stories and things like that, I feel like I'm wasting them.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it has to be fresh when you go on with that. It's not like you can say, oh, I thought of this joke or this situation, or I got to remember to talk about what happened to me when we get back from vacation, you know, like it is with this show. Everything's got to be fresh. And so I'm just, it's like when a nursing mother has to pump and then just pour it down the sink.
What a great analogy.
Yeah.
I'm wasting all of these good news stories with my commentary because I have no place to go with them.
You're pumping and dumping.
Yeah.
I'm shocked you knew that term, pump and dump.
Pump and dump. And that's just when you have the mother drinks or something? Do I have that?
Could be many things that happen, but yeah, typically when you hear of that, they're drinking and dumping it out.
Or they're just producing so much milk and the baby, you know, is not around. Let's say they're on vacation or something and the baby's with mom, with their mother. You leave a bunch for, you know, to last while you're gone, but then you're still a lactating lady.
Yeah.
.com.
Yeah. Yeah.
How disturbing is that?
Yeah.
Lactatingladies.com.
Ugh.
I bet that actually is an old website.
I know. That's what I was going to say.
Right,
Yeah. Well,
I can try You should see the things I Google. My Google is scary. Real scary.
Oh man. Oh man.
Riggins, did you know that Lindsay came to my house during the break?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
And she had to come and give Jody something that she's had for Jody, and then she had something for Lainey, and then she brought her children,
Mhm.
and we had fun with them. Jody
Nice.
and I, played grandparents for a little while,
Sure.
and so she brought the thing for Lainey, brought the thing for Jody, and then when she left, there was something else on the table, and I was like, "Oh, what is this?" And I thought it was for me. And Jody said, she said that's for Riggins. So she said Riggins was coming up here for something, and you give that to him.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay.
So I just brought you the joy of watching my kids for like an hour.
Yeah.
That's what I brought you.
I did enjoy that. I did enjoy.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But my kids think we're related. Because what has happened through the years are my friends are like Auntie Holly or Aunt Holly or Aunt Mare or. So when we left, both the kids were saying Aunt Jody and Uncle TJ. And I'm like, well, we're not like, they're not really related. He's my boss, but they think we're related. It's fine. So much so that Delilah walks in their pantry. We're all sitting in the living room, just walks in and gets a thing of raisins and comes out and starts eating them. I'm mortified. I'm like, D, you don't just walk in someone's pantry. Like,
we didn't care, Riggins.
I know.
That actually is. I would rather that. I'm glad she felt at home enough to do that.
She asked if she could spend the night. We left and she was like, now when are we spending the night? I was like, you're not ever spending the night. Unless you want them. And then by all means.
Take them.
Yeah, we would have them.
They're just so at home. I don't know. I guess it's just your house, your vibe, y'all. I don't know, whatever. But it was something. I was mortified.
So I was in the kitchen with Dinah. And thank you, Rob. Everyone's in the kitchen with Dinah. But that was when they were walking into the front door, and I heard Delilah say, "Jody," and then Jody hugged her and all that. And the next thing I hear is Delilah go, "It's been a while."
Oh, you're kidding.
It's been a while.
And I was
Yeah.
expecting her to go, "How long has it been? What, a year, maybe?" Well, you're looking great.
She talks like an adult sometimes, minus the speech impediment. But yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
It has.
Mm-hmm.
So how long did you get to visit and spend time?
It was about an hour.
About an hour?
Yeah,
Nice.
a little over an hour.
Yeah. They toured the whole house, took off the shoes and socks, they made themselves at home.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Ate 85 pieces of pumpkin bread. Okay, guys.
Is that right?
Calm down.
And
it is delicious.
What was it that they were saying? Lindsay has a rule that her kids follow that I've never heard little kids have this rule. Lindsay looked at her 3.5-year-old and said, "Hey, no playing with the decor."
Yeah. He said they don't know what that means. I'm like, they do in my house. But you're right.
His number one rule was do not play with the decor.
Don't touch the decor. Please. He kept trying to mess with Jody's Christmas decor. I'm like, oh God, gonna have to spank your butt.
Now, when those kids leave, TJ, do you find like little hints of their visit at the house? Like that's kind of what happens when our nephews come over. Like you find something a day later, you're like, why is there a little sock here? That kind of thing.
No, the only thing was there were just a couple of raisins on the floor in the pantry.
Yeah, from the squirrel that was in your pantry.
But I was watching them the whole time. I mean, I was looking around, I was watching them, and obviously, I wasn't going to say don't go in there because I was glad they were doing it. I was entertained by it. And then So Delilah was in there, and then Brooks goes behind her to see what she's doing, and then the next thing you hear is they were whispering to each other something. And then he turned and looked me dead in the eye, just like looked at me and saw that I was watching him, and then he turned back to her and goes,
You just want to know what what they're talking about.
uh,
But the second thing they said when they walked in your house, I don't know if you remember this. Delilah had this little stuffed animal toy that needed batteries, and she looked straight at TJ and goes, "Do you have some batteries?" I'm like, "Battery? You know, batteries are like so expensive." "No, we'll get them when we get home." "Do you have any batteries?" Like they're just gonna stuff them in there, Dad.
I said, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, give me that. Let me find my little tiny screwdriver to get in here.
God.
Yeah.
Put them
Raisins, batteries, what pumpkin bread. What else do you kids want?
And then when they weren't looking, I put ice balls in their water glasses. Their
Yeah.
little cups that have water in them. I put ice balls in. And then I thought later I shouldn't have done that because I thought maybe they would start wanting to throw them. They were ice balls.
Yeah.
But they didn't. They didn't. Throw them.
Yeah. He just kept picking it up out of his water. This is so cool. I'm like,
Now, was it that day y'all went to Zootopia?
it was that night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and you said it was okay.
It was, yeah, it was cute. It was cute. It was cute. I'm not, I mean, yeah, I'm not a fanatic about animated movies like Rob. Like he was genuinely excited to go see it. Yeah, it was cute. I mean, will I see it again? I hope not.
I
You
bet
know,
you will. Not at the theater, but I bet you'll have to see it at home a
yeah,
lot.
it'll be out.
For sure.
You know, that's what we like to do is spend hundreds of dollars to go to the movie and then it comes out the next week on Disney. Yeah, that's what we love to do.
Oh yeah, Riggins. That's how much it costs to go to the movie. She tell you?
No, she mentioned that a couple weeks ago we were talking about going to the movies, and then she kind of casually said offhand, she goes, "Well, it's like $200 when we go to the movies." I was shocked,
Yeah.
and then I thought I've not stopped thinking about that. Is that true?
It's a lot. I mean, let's say it was like 115 for the tickets for our family, which and it made us even more mad because they sat in the same reclining seat. Because those seats are really big and my kids are tiny. They were sitting together and I just looked at the open seat like, are you freaking kidding me? That was $22, son. So it was like 30 for me and him, like each, and then 20 something for them. And then once we get there, they get a drink, fine. We usually get popcorn, but I don't play with that candy. I'll bring my own candy, little things in my bag. Well, I forgot candy. They didn't get candy. Don't worry. It was late anyway. So we end up spending a couple $100. I mean,
So it's $30 for an adult movie
yeah.
ticket?
I think it depends on time, what movie, like if it's opening weekend, it has a lot of different.
Oh, so they charge you more depending on the movie.
I think. I mean, I don't know. We don't go to the movies a lot, but when we do, it's always over $100.
Yeah, Rob, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. So I know you don't pay for the movie tickets separately because you have a deal where you have unlimited movies where a subscription kind of thing that you pay. But do you know how much tickets are?
Yeah, so the thing I do is $30 a month for me, and they say it pays for itself with 2 movie tickets, but for the ones that I go to, like if I paid for the tickets, they're like 20 something bucks a piece. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. Plus
Man.
when you check out too online, I mean, we typically get them before we go. The taxes are like 20 something dollars, tax and fees and service fee. I'm just like, it's like a concert.
That is crazy.
It's crazy. It's literally crazy. And of course, you got to get popcorn and drinks. That's the movie experience.
Yeah.
But to spend hundreds of dollars or even over $100
Yeah.
to take a family of 4 to go see a kids movie is, I don't know. I don't know what the problem is, but that's horrible.
Yeah.
And that's probably one of the reasons why they're closing because they're having, I guess they don't have to charge that much, but I was going to say they're having to charge that much just to stay in business.
I have another crazy story, but I don't know if we have time.
No, we can talk about it extra funny.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
This is TJ Riggins Extra Funny. Get the latest Extra Funny episode at tjriggins.com, all major podcast platforms, and on YouTube. Thank you for joining us.
In 3, 2, 1.
This is TJ and Riggins.
Buying and selling a home can be overwhelming, so when my wife and I decide we want to move, the first thing we do is call the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Now, they've been our friends for a long time, but honestly, friends or not, we wouldn't do business with them if they weren't the best. From listing to marketing to closing and beyond, you'll be comfortable knowing that they're looking out for you. Go see their awesome website at tjriggins.com/Temple team, and you'll see why Jody and I have been using them for many, many years. tjriggins.com/Temple team. Listen up, married guys. You probably only have one person you have to buy a gift for this Christmas, but it's the most important person in your world. And of course, I'm talking about your wife. Blow her away this year with the Bubble Cuddle Blanket from Cozy Earth. I haven't met a woman yet who doesn't love that thing. To me, it feels like a mink coat meets a weighted blanket. So get yours now at tjriggins.com/deals and use the code TJ for a huge 41% discount. tjriggins.com/deals, code TJ.